gets proceedings underway. Referee is Andrew Cole from Brisbane, assisted by Barry Leask and Michael Mellick. But the Waikato Chiefs showed their expertise in the driving maul against the Wellington Hurricanes last Friday night at Palmerston North. And that was an energy-sapping display from them. That's Brain, 12 from halfway. Foster kicking in behind Murdoch. Good position here from Burke.
Down the 10, don't move 7.
Cooper took it brilliantly. Players not staying on their feet. And a hand in the ruck as well.
Chase.
Pretty hard one to call there for Andrew Cole. Two players going down. The ball certainly caught up there. He's got the Waikato players for coming in, hands on the ball. Matthew Cooper did the right thing.
Matthew Burke. Can he put the Waratahs in front? Low and straight. He didn't hit it as sweetly as normal, but it got the desired result. Amy Waratahs 3, Waikato Chiefs 0. Robinson caught by Bell. That went backwards. Robinson again to Foster. Cooper couldn't hold on.
Higher on your feet.
Waikato still keeping it alive. This is Taylor, the big man. Plenty of Waratah jumpers there.
Number 7, stay out of it.
Chiefs slow to arrive, but now they can swing it wide. Overlap, 2-on-1, saved by Burke. Offside. Well, I think there's a good lesson there, Chris, for the Chiefs. If they can keep this ball alive and swing it wide, they are going to create the gaps as we watch Matthew Cooper. He's a beautiful goal kicker, this man, and scores a level. So we've had nearly 15 minutes of play in the first half. One penalty goal apiece.
Waikato are a side, Gordon, as you were saying, that really like to run the ball. They're entertaining, they're strong up front. They've got very capable ball runners. They don't take a lot of risk, but they do play nice, expansive football.
Ian Jones this time. Straight to Collins. What a charge by the loose head prop. Inside the 22, Robinson. Blues hold on. Great build-up here by the Chiefs.
That's right.
Now they keep it in the pack.
Ball was out. Nothing
Ball
forward.
was out of the ruck, says the referee. It's man on man here. But Eric Rush has split them. The Waratahs defence has looked a bit shaky out wide. And Rush, with the angle and acceleration, opened up the gap. Well, things looking a little ominous here for the Waratahs as the Chiefs punish a series of mistakes by the Blues and take a handy 5-point lead. And Manu, first man up, hitting Errol Brain.
Stay out, Blue. Hands off.
So that's quite a blow, losing your biggest man, Mark GIACHERI.
Run away.
Waratahs really need to lift it here.
Tackle ball. Play back. Out of it. Out of it. Stay out.
Richard Lowe and Mark Bell. Mark Bell's a police officer, Richard.
Just clear it. Back on your side. Stay out of it.
Good. And Mark Bell.
Just stay out. Just stay away.
He knows he's got Phil Kearns sitting on the reserves bench here.
Stay out of it. Stay out of it.
Bit of footwork going in here from Richard Lowe. And New South Wales not happy with it.
Mark Bell just coming in the side, buying in. All good stuff. Plenty of feeling out there.
Yes, I think Belly's in the... Is it the tactical response? I think his tactical response was pretty good there. Richard Lowe being called out for some scragging of the man.
No caution at this stage. Just keep it. Play the ball. Play the ball.
So that's a caution. I don't think is there a yellow card handed out there? Just a caution.
There's no yellow card, but certainly Richard Lowe is on notice.
In fact, I think the biggest part of any feet that were in there ended up on one of the Waikato players. They're as tough on their own players as they are on the opposition. The touch judge in a good position. New South Wales will have to do more than push and shove. They'll have to get this machine working.
Yes, it's looking a bit like a machine operating with spare parts at the moment, which I suppose is understandable, but certainly the cohesion and communication is lacking. Burke can maybe steady the ship a little here. Lovely strike by Matthew Burke. 4 points the difference, 10 play 6. 11 and a half minutes to go before half-time. There's the restart by Ian Foster, 31-year-old veteran, who's played over 120 games for Waikato Province. PAYNE. Matthew Burke getting a real thump on that one. Taking play over the half line with little angle.
What's been disappointing in this game so far from the point of view of New South Wales tactics is the lack of use of MURDOCH, Burke and Chris LATHAM. Too much kicking. They've got to put some faith in their back row to link there with the inside backs and provide the ball for those very talented outside backs.
Greg Smith. Nice throw and charging onto the ball. Another try to Eric Rush. The Chiefs had kicked clear. Scott McLeod went straight through like a snake, and Rush was in his pocket.
As Cooper converts, and finally Jason Metz gets the tackle.
So the score out to 17-6 in favour of the Waikato Chiefs with that conversion. Manu was there. The Waratahs looking more interested now. Bowen. Here's Burke. Lovely pass to Murdoch. Brilliant last line tackle by Cooper.
Number 2.
PAYNE again. To Bowen. Manu's there. He was a bit high. That's FINAU setting it back. Best passage of play so far. Right in front of the post. I think the Waratahs would have enjoyed a bit of advantage there.
Andrew Cole, that is really ordinary advantage. New South Wales right on attack. And we'll get a kick for goal.
I agree with you, Simon. It's poised at that stage. Could open up the game, a try in that situation. Waikato infringing. Just a soft option.
This is point-blank range for Matthew Burke. He's kicked that one into the stands. 3 penalty goals to Matthew Burke. The difference now 8 points as the Chiefs lead 17-9. Ian Jones. Back to Collins again. Impressive newcomer in the Chiefs' front row. Supported there by White. Here's Robinson. It's McLeod, and Bunce, and Cooper. Got through the first tackle, then the next 3.
Hands off, Blue, there it is.
This is where the Waratahs haven't looked too convincing, but they may have pilfered here. The ball was on the ground, it was a ruck, it's a scrum feed for the Chiefs who are going forward.
Don't worry, he's doing football. Come on.
That is half-time, and the Waikato Chiefs with a blistering spurt after the first quarter of the game. 2 outstanding tries worked for left wing Eric Rush, are leading the Amy Waratahs from New South Wales by 17-9. Matthew Cooper restarts the second half here. The Waratahs with it all to do in this second 40 as FINAU takes it.
Last man's feet from the back.
Blues forwards have to be a lot more enthusiastic.
Hands off. Back to go.
Matthew Burke waiting for it. Good pass from PAYNE.
Don't move, Blue.
Was Murdoch in front of the kicker there? The referee says no.
Well, Alistair MURDOCH's getting through okay on these kicks, but he's really not doing too much at times. Once the first half there came through very strongly on a high kick and really let Waikato off the hook.
Here's McLeod steaming onto the ball. He takes in 3 defenders. Lost ahead by Robinson. And a penalty for tapping the ball down, says the referee.
Intentional knockdown.
Intentional knockdown.
No, hook down.
Well, this is a critical penalty, and I think it's probably a bit of an unfair call by Andrew Cole. Might have to go to the replay to see it, as Matthew Cooper, an easy 3 points.
So this would put the Chiefs out to an 11-point advantage. No problems for Matthew Cooper. Let's have a look at that incident again. The Chiefs in control. Robinson goes in, and yes, it was the man on the ground using his boot who kicked the ball out of the hands there of the scrum half, so a fair penalty. You're out of play if you're on the ground. And another line out against the throw. Here's McLeod. Larson. Again, the support's there from Foster. Robinson. Beautiful pass back to Brain, who lost a head. No advantage there.
Lost forward.
Tim Gavin, the tackler. It was a big one.
Yeah, Timmy Gavin's putting in a lot of work there as captain of the side.
Ball's right away. Take it.
Winning most of the New South Wales line-out ball
Still away.
against an imposing Chiefs line-out. Done some very good defence around the field as well.
Stay on.
That's FINAU, the number 8. Here's Bowen. Campisi's lurking wide here. Here's Bond! Murdoch's outside. Bunts across. 10 metres out. Bond probably let it go a little early there. Bond clears it. Lovely hands from Campisi. Waratahs now through Burke. No one in front. He has to score. That's the reply from the Waratahs. And the crowd loved it.
Well, finally, a kick works for the Waratahs, but I'll tell you what, the lead-up work was pretty sensational.
This is what the crowd came to see. Matthew Burke scoring tries.
He's also kicking goals, but no conversion. This is his first attempt. Make that 4 out of 7. We have a match at the Sydney Football Stadium as the Blues hit back. They're finding confidence now, and the spark, David Campisi. Greg Smith, another beautiful jump from Jones.
Stay on. Stay on.
Chiefs need to just settle down here and hold on to the ball.
Stay out of it, 7. Blue. Stay out.
Just short of the halfway line. Approaching the 3-quarter stage of the game. Tremendous driving maul here from the Chiefs. They've taken it ahead 16 metres. Expert control there, Chris.
Must make an attempt.
Yes,
Lean
Gordon,
in.
it's an interesting stage, this one poised
Must make an
well
attempt to
for
roll away.
Waikato. They're just pulling it in. I see Ian Jones talking to his players, really just settling them down and encouraging them to stay at the task, because he feels New South Wales might be a bit vulnerable in the forwards. They're going to keep attacking there.
Also managed 22 against the Queensland Reds last year. Distance not a problem. Flags are up. Great kick there by Cooper. The Chiefs out by 23 to 16.
Stay on. Stay out of it.
So Taylor does well. Yet
Stay
again,
out of it. Just
the
step
Chiefs
back.
have won all of their
Step
own
back.
line-out ball, as they did against the Wellington Hurricanes until the last couple of minutes last week. Richard Lowe Great communication from him. Foster. McLeod. Rush went without it. And the Waratar backs were offside. 13. Graham Bond penalised. This would just about put the Chiefs out of sight. He's potted it pretty well. It's another beauty from Matthew Cooper. So, all or nothing here for the Waratahs as Waikato Chiefs lead 26-16.
9 minutes, 22 remaining. It's Phil Kearns. What a strange sight to see Phil Kearns back on the rugby field. As his throwing improved.
The only line-out option for New South Wales since GIACHERI departed has been GAVIN. He's been calling it. Finally, they got it through FINAU. Harry, charging ahead. Harry, he's over. The crowd is up again. The Blues hit back. 26 plays 21. Now Burke. This will close the gap to 3. He got it. It's going to be a cliffhanger. 8 minutes plus injury time to go. 26 plays 23. 2 tries apiece. Phil Kearns takes some huge deep breaths. Lost ahead there. New South Wales have it. It's on the ground for New South Wales.
Stay up one, stay off. Just the ball.
They're standing deep in the backs. Lowe was offside. Passing was behind the man, MADZ. Oh, he went under some high tackles there. Oh,
Guess who?
well, a nasty stomp there. Here they go, Campese. Cooper's there.
Touch judges in.
Graham Bond got savaged. He went back into the middle and got taken high. His own teammates came through, driving forward over the top of him.
No caution here, just a penalty. Shot. So, a nasty incident. That was actually Bond who got the high tackle. I thought it was MADZ.
Who did it, Gordon? Who's number 3 for Waikato?
It was certainly very close to the head there of Bond. What a pressure kick for Matthew Burke. He's equal to the occasion. 26 all. What a comeback by the aiming Waratahs. They trailed 26-16. They pulled back 10 points in as many minutes, or even less. Taylor thwarts the New South Wales throw.
Number 4 flew out.
Has to be said, it was not a very good throw there. Here's Bunce. Can the Chiefs now hit back with a try? Robinson, little knock on.
Robinson under pressure, was urging his teammates from the restart of play. No mistakes, and it was he that makes the error that sets up for New South Wales.
FINAU and PAYNE. BOWEN. Another bad pass. His rush. Cleared by Larson. Into space, McLeod. New South Wales there in numbers. Bunce came in and has won the ball for the Chiefs. Now they're into space. Cooper. Great work from Taylor. What's he doing out there? Osborne away.
Hands off, Blue.
A late penalty could win the game for the Chiefs.
Hands off, Blue.
Coming out. Foster. Look at the overlap. Rush. Eric Rush, who scored 2 tries. Now it's Bunce. Men out wide. Waratahs hold on. Lost ahead. Referee says play on. Cooper and Osborne. 10 metres out. The Chiefs can snatch it here. Back to Foster. Robinson. Brain. Rushes outside. He's there. The number 8 Brain gets the clincher. Errol Brain's the hero for the Chiefs.
Never say die.
The kick is successful. Time's up on the clock. And the match is all over. A dramatic last-minute victory to the Waikato Chiefs by 33-26. They scored 3 tries to 2. Waikato get 4 points, as they did last week, and the Waratahs salvage 1 bonus point.
Yeah, they came back, didn't they, mate? It was all over 4 minutes ago, but it's good guts, you know, good character, and it's a great try to finish it.
2 wins from 2 matches, that's the way to start the Super 12.
Yeah, it's a dream, you know. Everyone talked about winning early, and we've won early away from home, which has been a bonus. But what a great night, you know, what a spectacle, great stadium, great crowd, and hopefully good entertaining rugby.
And Auckland and Queensland to come.
Yeah, both at home. Started at the Albany Stadium. We just worry about that tomorrow.
Congratulations, good luck.
Cheers, brother. Thanks.